How Nathan's hot dogs are mass-produced in a factory. Every Nathan's hot dog begins with top-notch cuts of meat, chosen specifically to strike the perfect balance between lean and fat. Beef and pork are the primary players here, hand-picked for their quality, ensuring the iconic taste Nathan's is known for. However, the real action begins when the meat reaches the colossal industrial grinders. These grinders are feats of engineering, towering machines equipped with ultra-sharp rotating blades. The goal? Break down the meat into fine, even texture while preserving its natural qualities. To do this effectively, the grinders are fitted with advanced feeding mechanisms that guide the meat through at a steady pace. Forget the small-scale mincing you'd see in a kitchen. These machines handle hundreds of pounds per minute, churning out uniform results that set the foundation for every hot dog. Temperature control is another game changer in this initial phase. The grinders work within an exact temperature range to keep the meat chilled as it's processed, ensuring freshness from start to finish. From this point, the ground meat flows effortlessly onto conveyor belts, heading straight toward the mixing area. But before that, the grinders are meticulously cleaned and sterilized between shifts to maintain food safety standards at the highest level. Once ground, the meat enters massive industrial vacuum mixers, specifically designed for precision blending. These machines are the heart of the operation, responsible for turning raw ingredients into Nathan's hot dog magic. At this stage, the ground meat is combined with Nathan's signature spice mix, a recipe so well guarded that even the exact proportions are a mystery to all but a handful of people. But what really makes this step so advanced is the vacuum technology. By eliminating excess air during mixing, these machines create a denser, lighter blend, which translates to that signature hot dog snap when cooked. Overlapping paddles inside the mixers fold and knead the meat mixture at just the right speed, ensuring spices and curing agents are distributed evenly. The paddles don't just stir, they're calibrated for maximum efficiency, leaving no section of the batch untouched. This stage also introduces a measured amount of water and curing solutions to bind the blend and enhance its flavor. The water isn't just splashed in, it's added with pinpoint accuracy through automated dispensers that sync with the mixer's cycle. After several minutes of blending, the result is a perfectly consistent, smooth mixture ready to go. Vacuums, paddles, and precise ratios work together here like a perfectly tuned orchestra. When the blending process is complete, quality control comes into play. A tiny sample of the mixture heads to the lab for testing, where experts ensure consistency in taste, texture, and even appearance before moving to the next step. Here's where things get exciting. The blended mixture is transferred into massive self-feeding hoppers, steel tanks that are capable of holding hundreds of pounds of meat paste. These hoppers direct the mixture to high-speed stuffing machines, where casings take center stage. The casings, typically made from natural or plant-based materials, are fed into the machine along long tubing systems. The magic happens as the machines pump the meat paste into the casings with careful precision. These systems aren't just fast, they're built to avoid air pockets, ensuring the meat fills the casings evenly. Too much air could compromise the texture or cause breakages during cooking, so the process is fine-tuned to eliminate such issues. While the stuffing mechanisms work their magic, automated measuring blades kick into action. These high-speed blades slice the continuous sausage link into individual hot dogs, and not a fraction of an inch is out of place. Uniformity is paramount here. every Nathan's hot dog is measured to the exact size to maintain consistency across their products. What might surprise you is the speed of this process. Machines work in harmony, stuffing, cutting, and lining up hot dogs onto conveyors with relentless efficiency. This ensures thousands of perfect hot dogs can be produced in a single hour. At this stage, the newly formed hot dogs might look a little raw and pale, but their transformation is just beginning. Up next, they head to the steam ovens where flavor and texture are taken to a whole new level. But their incredible, efficient journey starts here, one precisely stuffed casing at a time. At this stage, raw hot dogs are about to undergo a major transformation. Their visit to the steam ovens is where the raw mixture becomes the hot dogs we all recognize. These massive ovens are technological marvels, built to cook thousands of hot dogs evenly at once. They rely on a delicate balance of steam and heat, distributed precisely to ensure uniform cooking from one end of the batch to the other. As the hot dogs travel through the ovens on conveyor belts, the environment is tightly monitored by automated systems. Sensors constantly track temperature and moisture levels inside the ovens. This isn't simply cooking, it's engineering perfection. The heat activates the curing agents in the mix, locking in the flavors, while the steam ensures the casings stay tender and elastic. But the process doesn't end there. Once cooked, the hot dogs move into a drying area, where any excess moisture is gently removed. This is what gives Nathan's hot dogs their firm yet juicy texture, a quality that's instantly noticeable with each bite. Automated turners maintain constant movement, exposing every side of the hot dog to ensure even drying. By this point, their iconic structure and flavor profile begin to shine, and they're ready to move along the line. Freshly cooked and flavorful, the hot dogs now face their biggest challenge: maintaining freshness for the long haul. This is where the flash chilling process comes into play. As they glide down conveyors, the hot dogs enter a chilling tunnel equipped with some of the most advanced cooling technology in food production. Inside this freezing tunnel, powerful jets of icy air blast the hot dogs from all directions. These rapid, controlled bursts quickly lower the temperature without affecting the texture or quality. Cooling this quickly is essential. It prevents bacteria from forming and preserves the hot dog's juicy inner structure. The conveyor moves steadily, ensuring each hot dog spends precisely the right amount of time in the freezing chamber for optimal results. Within moments, the freshly cooked hot dogs transform into perfectly chilled products, ready for handling. The rapid cooling locks in all the flavor and texture, so when they're reheated later, it's like they've just come straight from the oven. By the time they leave the chilling tunnel, the hot dogs are firm, fresh, and ready to be protected for their next step on the assembly line. Once chilled, the hot dogs reach the crucial packaging stage, the gateway to their final destination. Automation takes over completely here, making this a fast and highly organized process. First, the hot dogs are sorted and grouped into precise portions by robotic arms. These machines ensure every pack contains the exact number of pieces, whether it's for individual retail packs or larger food service orders. Next, the pre-measured bundles are sent into vacuum sealing machines. These machines wrap each hot dog in durable, airtight plastic, sucking out any remaining air pockets. This isn't just about aesthetics. It prevents freezer burn and extends shelf life, keeping the hot dogs as fresh as possible until they're ready to be cooked. At this stage, there's no human contact. The machines handle each step to minimize any risk of contamination. But precision isn't just about sealing. The packages are swiftly labeled with vital information, from branding and nutritional facts to batch numbers for quality control and traceability. Automated scanners then inspect every package for consistency, ensuring no detail is missed. Once sealed and verified, the packs are stacked into boxes using robotic arms that arrange them neatly onto pallets. These towering stacks of boxed hot dogs are secured and prepped for shipping, ready to leave the factory. The final step in Nathan's efficient production process is transportation, which ensures these hot dogs make their way to vendors all over the world in peak condition. The key here is temperature control. The boxes are loaded onto refrigerated trucks equipped with cutting-edge cooling systems. These trucks maintain a consistent sub-zero environment throughout the entire trip, monitored in real time to guard against even the slightest temperature fluctuation. No matter the destination, a local grocery store, a Nathan's franchise, or even a stadium vendor, the hot dogs are handled with care. The logistics systems ensure delivery speeds are optimized to match demand, reducing waste and ensuring freshness. These trucks don't just transport, they're an extension of the factory, maintaining the same rigorous standards until the product reaches its endpoint. By the time the hot dogs arrive, every stage of their production has been perfectly executed, from grinding to stuffing, cooking, and freezing. What's truly remarkable is how the entire process, spanning intricate machinery and meticulous quality checks, results in a product that feels handcrafted, despite being mass-produced on such an impressive scale. And there you have it, how Nathan's hot dogs go from raw cuts of meat to a worldwide sensation. The next time you take a bite, you'll know the effort, precision, and innovation that went into making every single one. It's more than just a snack, it's a masterpiece of modern food production.